start again? Is that the approach you have to take?
Yeah, I think we have to come here and be prepared to do our job. And in terms of start again, I'm not sure. I think we need to build on the 3 points we got in the last game. So yeah, we have to concentrate on the football, which I'm sure we'll have no problem doing. And the other side of it, obviously, it's not our issue. It's nothing for us to be concerned about. We have to just concentrate on playing the game.
How helpful did you find it that one of the first things Gareth Southgate did was to seek you out, have a chat with you, confirm that you'll continue as captain?
Yeah, I think again the same with Sam. There was a lot of talk whether I'd be captain or not, which it was good that Gareth really put that to bed quite early, and there wasn't the speculation which didn't need to be.
I mean, Gareth yesterday talked in terms of your leadership qualities. I mean, how important is it that you take on that responsibility and show leadership at this time, I suppose?
Yeah, I think not just myself. I think as a group of players we need to stick together and concentrate on the football. I think for the FA I'm sure it's been a tough couple of weeks, and but for the players, we've been with our clubs, we've been concentrating on club football, and we have to focus on the games and the games only, and the training sessions. I think obviously it's a new manager in Gareth, and I'm sure I know it's a big opportunity for him, and but for us as a team we have to keep working together and not really get involved too much in the other issues.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I just wondered though, as England captain, do you have a view on the departure of Sam Allardyce?
I think it's a shame. I think everyone could see how excited Sam was for the job, and he come in and he showed that enthusiasm to the players, and it's a shame it's happened, and I'm sure he deeply regrets it. But again, it's that was a decision for the FA to take, and for us we have to concentrate now on working with Gareth. And you've seen the lads today when we've met up, everyone seems fine and happy, and we need to obviously train sessions before Saturday and work on how we're going to play Saturday.
I mean, Gareth does provide continuity, doesn't he? I mean, a lot of the players that have come through the under-21s when he's been in charge. I mean, you're former England teammates as well, aren't you? Your careers actually overlapped.
Yeah, when I first got in the squad, he was obviously in the squad then, and again, I think he's done a very good job with the under-21s, and he's been given an opportunity now to show what he can do at the senior level, and he has worked with a lot of players, which might be a good thing for them players, and but I think he'll bring his own way of working with us, and it's going to be good to see how that is in the next week. So, but again, we have to buy into his ways and try and take his ideas on board and try and put them ideas into on the pitch.
I mean, it's obviously not the ideal way for England, but how excited are you now that Gareth is in charge for these next few games, and what do you feel England can achieve for him going forward?
Well, I think we have to take it game by game, and for him, I'm sure it's an opportunity, as I said before, for him to try and stake his claim, and but for us, we've got 2 games this week which we have to win. So whether that was Gareth or Sam, it's games which we have to go into to try and get 6 points from. So if we do that, obviously Gareth will be happy, I'm sure, and we'll be happy.
Your Manchester United teammate Marcus Rashford's been recalled to this squad. I mean, he was left out last time, scored a hat-trick for the under-21s. He's scoring for United as well. How important is it that someone like him comes into the squad in absolutely prime form that he is at the moment?
Well, I think it's important. You've got exciting young players, good young players. They get the rewards they deserve, and I think he deserves it. I think he's been fantastic since he got into the Manchester United squad, and he's carried that on again at the start of this season. So I think he fully deserves a chance to be in the squad to play, and I'm sure if he does that, then he will take his opportunity.
Do you think he can establish himself as an England regular this season?
I hope so. I think he's a fantastic player, young player, great attitude, and he's got all the ability. So I don't see no reason why he can't. And I'm sure if given the chance in these 2 games, then he'll start to try and do that there.
You've always been a great team player and you want to be involved all the time. So can I ask you how you're finding having to adjust to not starting all the time for Manchester United at the moment?
Yeah, of course you want to play. I think as a football player you want to play, but it's my job. I love football. I love being involved with the team, and obviously I'm not starting at the minute at Manchester United, but I have to work hard to try and get back in the starting 11, which I'm doing, and when I get my chance to take them. So, but again, I'm fully supportive of the team, of the players, of the manager at Manchester United. And of course, I want to be involved, but the most important thing is that we win.
You have been confirmed as the England captain. Do you expect to start against Malta, and if so, where might we see you play?
I don't know. I think that's a question for Gareth, and also another question for him of where I'm going to play. I think it's getting a bit tired, the questions of am I going to play striker, midfield, number 10. I've answered that question many times, and it's the same answer. I'll play where the manager wants me to play. I don't pick myself. I haven't picked myself ever for England, and I've played to instructions, and I'm sure the instructions Gareth gives me, whether to play or not to play, is instructions which I'll try and do to the best of my ability.
Generally, this squad, there's fresh opportunities for people, aren't there? I mean, there's 3 starters, for example, from last month's game against Slovakia that are out injured. So there are new opportunities for this squad, aren't there, for these 2 games?
Yeah, there is. I think, as you said, with Marcus Rashford coming into the squad, Michael Keane now getting a call-up, I think a deserved call-up also. He started the season really well, and I know obviously opportunities for the players who didn't play, who was on the bench. So I think also a new manager who might have his own ideas, might have different opinions on different players. So it's a fresh start for all the players, and starting from today in the first training session. So I'm sure everyone will be ready and trying to impress him.
Do you think there'll be an extra spring in the step of a few players because there is a new manager looking at his first training session?
I think you always find that. I've always found that at club level, at international level, you want to impress the manager, and I'm sure all the players will be trying to do that.
Just one last one from me on a slightly different subject. FIFA are talking in terms of a 48-game World Cup, a 48-team World Cup, which would involve 16 automatically qualifying and 32 other countries having a knockout game to decide whether they play in the World Cup. Would you be in favour of something like that?
That's, to be honest, the first I've heard of it, and if they can find the time to play the games, then I'm sure a lot of countries will benefit from it, but for me personally, I think it's working well as it is, the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We'll head through to the radio.